My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and I was a teaching instructor when I was there. I worked at IRS over a decade. I've been in private practice for a really long time, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My YouTubes are generally no more than 3 minutes. Today I want to talk to you about 3 things you should do if you get an IRS final notice. 504, some of those come certified, and so really what do you do when you get those notices? Well, first of all, you want to see if the tax liability is correct. You want to look at that notice, look at your tax return, and make sure that's correct. That's the first thing you do. The second thing is you're going to have to come up with an exit strategy. And generally, IRS is going to want a 433F financial statement. If the case is in the service center, you should download that and be prepared to give it to IRS. IRS is going to want a bank statement and pay stubs, and you really have to know the IRS national standards and local standards. IRS comes up with a format that makes it fair to everybody. So depending on where you live, the IRS national standards make sure your rent and your all the bills you have are the same kind of as all your neighbors, because they want to treat everybody fairly. But that's where IRS nails a lot of people. You may be way over that, and IRS says, well, I can't help it. We really want that money. And in those cases, you really need to have a professional talk to IRS to soothe those out. That's where most people who do this on their own really get in trouble. The other thing you want to do is you want to make sure all your tax returns are filed. I'm going to throw a caveat, a bonus in here. Don't panic on the 504 notice. IRS is going to send you another notice. It's going to be a 1058, and at that point you can file a collection due process hearing. It slows IRS down, but more importantly, you want to resolve this. How are you going to deal with the Internal Revenue Service? The two most common programs they have is called currently non-collectible, which means at this time you can't pay it, or you can get into a payment agreement. 40% of all people who owe IRS tax debt, believe it or not, are put in the currently non-collectible or hardship. That is, they truly can't pay it. 6.5 million people a year enter into payment agreements, and there are those that can settle their debt for pennies on the dollar through the offer and compromise program. I used to teach the offer and compromise program, and I don't recommend anyone jump into there unless they've talked to a professional who understands the program to move forward. For probably every 20 people that have contacted me, I've only recommended one. I have probably a 95% kill rate if I file your offer and compromise, but you must meet the standards. So when you get that letter, don't panic. Just understand the IRS system and know, usually within the next 8 weeks, you're going to have to call IRS. If you're going to contact somebody to deal with this, just make sure they're well experienced. I'm welcome to take calls or answer any questions. And thank you always for watching my YouTube channel. I appreciate you.